Hello everyone, welcome to Four Lads Had a Dream vlog. Today I'm heading towards Ibrox Stadium. It's not match day though, so why am I going? And we're here, Ibrox Stadium, looking beautiful as ever. This is going to be fun.
So my name is Bradley Craig. I'm representing the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for Scotland. Since 2015, we've had annual inductions every year to honour the greatest contributors to the history of the profession in this country. It started with the induction of George Kidd. We went on to induct other luminaries such as Andy Robin, Chick Cullen, Ian Campbell, and so many others that have made an indelible mark on the history of professional wrestling in this country. Which brings us to today's inductee, our 2024 inductee. So, just to bring everyone back into a bit of wrestling history, wrestling collapsed in the 1980s in this country. In the United Kingdom, the industry basically collapsed upon itself, and there was no industry left. And it took the dedication of a handful of people, led by this man who's today's inductee. It was his efforts which brought wrestling back into Scotland in the 21st century. His dedication as a youngster took him to travel and train in Portsmouth, and then he would bring his knowledge back and train his friends that were also interested in pro wrestling, and it was the genesis of the independent scene in Scotland. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome today's inductee into the 2024 class of 2024 for the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame, Drew McIntyre. Also witnessing today's induction is the Lord Provost of Glasgow, Jacqueline McLaren. Please welcome Jacqueline McLaren, Lord Provost of Glasgow.
For Glasgow, it's absolutely amazing that the wrestling's here, and it's a great honour for Drew to be given this award, and we're absolutely delighted that you're here. So what I will say is keep flying your flag for Scotland, and hope all the best for this weekend. You will be a winner.
Thank you.
Tom, if you want to join in, just for a quick picture as well.
Forward a step, yeah. Should wear my big shoes.
My office right now, so this is going to look really cool on my wall. Yeah, it's pretty surreal. So it's quite good. Just touched down yesterday, back in Scotland. I've been gone for 17 years. Whenever I get home, it's mostly on a work trip and wrestling on a show. And these past 17 years have really flown by quick. I really miss it back home. And I'm very, very proud of everything I've been able to achieve in my career, but I'm even more proud to be Scottish. And if anyone's seen my entrance to WWE or Where to Kill, I always flying the flag. It was important to be announced from Ayr, Scotland, because everyone's heard of Glasgow, heard of Ayr. And for time to go by that quick, and suddenly I've been inducted into the Scottish Wrestling Hall of Fame. That's the first ever active wrestler on the same weekend that WWE are having their first ever Premier Live event broadcast to the entire world. Is absolutely incredible. It's surreal, and the fact it's happening at Ibrox. I don't know if it's the jet lag and I'm lying in bed and I'm dreaming right now, but this feels like I'm dreaming, and I certainly don't want to wake up. But Kim here as well, she's fighting for the women's title of the weekend. who's also from Ayrshire, myself fighting for the world title. It's an exciting time for us, it's an exciting time for WWE, and I can't wait for the world to see just how mental our fans are, because this is phase 1 with the Hydro, and I want to make sure we get to a stadium next in Scotland. But thank you for this honour.
Thank you.
And make sure everyone checks out the show the weekend, because it's going to be bloody awesome.
Piper, lovely to be here and speak to you. What's it like being back in Scotland and being in Ibrox Stadium?
Honestly, I feel rejuvenated. Like, I've been living in America and living in Orlando in particular for the past 3 years. Breathing fresh air and drinking fresh water, you have no idea how good it is for you. Being in Ibrox is wonderful. I've been here a couple of times, but to see it, properly getting shown around by the legends and stuff like that, it's very, very exciting. And I got to meet Broxy Bear.
Let's get serious. Let's talk title shots. This weekend, Bailey's opposition. Many massive matches have happened in this stadium. Where does this rank in your career, and how do you get ready for something like that?
I would say this is the biggest match in my career so far. So, no pressure or nothing like that. How do you get ready? So I like to stay ready, not get ready, but championship matches really are a different beast. So for me, you really have to prepare mentally as well as physically. And I'm a big fan of things like visualization, meditation, grounding, breathwork, all that kind of thing. I really like to visualize what it's going to feel like to have that title in my hands, and doing things like that, it just gives you that extra confidence and that mental edge to go the distance.
As a leading female in the WWE, we've seen the Attitude Era, we've seen what the Bella Twins and everybody has done for the women's movement. What do you bring, and what's your vision to take that to the next level, and how can you bring your own stamp into the women's movement in wrestling?
That's a great question, and I don't know, I think I kind of bring a different edge just by being there, if I'm being honest. We can all tell I'm not exactly the cookie cutter mould that they used to have, but thankfully, not to take anything away from those women, because they definitely walked so that we could run, but wrestling's different now for the women, wrestling's well different now for the women, and I hope that I bring hope to all women and girls that want to try it out and show them that this isn't just for models, it's for everybody.
Final question, I'm going to swing back to Rangers. Supported Rangers all your life, you've came up, so tell us a wee bit about your favourite Rangers player growing up, and who, when I say Rangers to you, what do you think about?
Ali McCoist. So Ali was my favourite player growing up, but today my favourite player is Alan McGregor, and I actually named my car after him. My car's called McGregor.
Finally, quick question, because I know the answer you've just told us. When you're over in America, how do you keep up to date with Rangers stuff, and who is it you go and watch, and how do you keep up to date with Rangers things?
Well, because I don't always watch the games because they're on at 7 in the morning and I've got a tough schedule, we love to watch CJ Novo on YouTube, and he keeps us up to date.
There you go, my man. Listen, thank you. Good luck with your big match on Saturday. Hope you bring it home.
Thank you. Appreciate your life.
Drew McIntyre, Ibrox Stadium, Saturday night's a big one. Damien Priest, how's that going to go?
I'm going to win. I'm feeling good. Actually, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling jet lagged, but you know how I'm feeling good? Because I'm standing in Ibrox. I just got inducted into the Scottish Wrestling HOF as the only active wrestler ever inducted. And then I get to win the world title on Saturday, so what is life? I wasn't allowed back here when I was a student at Glasgow Kelly.
You've talked about wanting to bring wrestling to a Scottish stadium. What would it mean like to bring a huge event? Imagine WrestleMania in Ibrox Stadium.
It'd be amazing. The key and the only way we get that done, or I can get it done, and harass management, is if the fans, not if, when the fans are loud as hell on Friday and Saturday. We saw what happened in France. Everyone's talking about it. Puerto Rico as well. People still talk about that crap, but France specifically recently in Europe showed everybody, hey, they were so good, they deserve a stadium, showing the right people are having those conversations. So we need to be absolutely mental. We need to bring the songs. We need to show, well, I already know, the most passionate and loud fans on planet Earth. Then I can tell management, see that? Stadium, Ibrox, or anywhere, but Ibrox.
Final question from me. Such a big summer from Rangers. The rebuild is there. How do you keep up with Rangers while you're away? And signing wise, how many signings do you think we need this summer? What are you looking for?
I mean, I already see there's already been a bunch, but I've also lost a few, which is not ideal. But I keep up on my phone mostly. Like, it's hard to watch the games and that. but I got a mate back here who'll basically give me a real-time updates what's going on. He'll film the same clips and that, and I'll be literally watching the clips on my phone. But to get the actual games is almost impossible, so I'm literally keeping up with everything through my phone. Very disappointed with this season. Things were going so right until they weren't. But Ross County was it? We screwed it. So yeah, and we've seen we've lost a few key players. We had 3 players we just signed.
3 are in so far. Yeah, 3
in so far. Okay, so yeah, the manager's obviously building his team, and they better hit next season because they can't take any more heartbreak. It's really hard being a Rangers fan sometimes.
Finally, very quickly, you said obviously how you keep up to date. I'm sure you read the Twitter and you read the blog of Four Lads of the Dream, Drew.
Of course.
Best in the business.
Oh, best in the business. And we chat on the Twitter as well. But yeah, I'm glad to see you here. As soon as I saw the microphone there they are.
Good to meet you. Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.